Hey guys, so I just have the radio playing in the background for now because I don't feel like pulling out an iPod and figuring out a playlist where I didn't have to mention the name too much. This should be a mix station. I think it is. I can't really remember which one it was. It was either 95.1 or 96.9, which let me check that real quick. I think it's this one. Okay, so this is 96.9 in South Carolina. Anyways, so as you probably already read, this is 10 things you shouldn't say to your girlfriend. Some of these are things that you just shouldn't say to a girl in general. They're just bad things to say. It's a bad idea. She may not stay angry at you forever, but it's still a bad idea. But these are definitely things you shouldn't say to your girlfriend. Just trust me on this. Take notes. Take notes. Well, maybe don't take notes, but just trust me on this. Alright, so what I did is I went online and I looked at a bunch of different things, and I picked out 10 of what I agreed with the most, because sometimes I'm not always so great at picking out ideas. Anyways, I hope you guys like this. Changed it back to the other station. I can't figure out which one I want to listen to. I might just switch between them. Anyways, so the very first one is, can I kiss you? Now, this definitely relates to girlfriends. So, I don't know about some other girls, but most girls I've met, especially girls like me and girls like my friends, when people like us are dating someone, this is a really dumb question. Okay? If you have to ask it, you might as well just not. Especially people like me, and I think some of the other people I know, we like it when you surprise us. I said this in the 10 ways to impress a girl. We like it when you surprise us. Just get right in there and kiss us. Don't ask the question, because that ruins the moment. If there was even a moment. If we're angry, don't ask. Just kiss or just walk away. Alright, if you feel like you really have to ask, don't. Just take it as a no. That means leave us alone. So, yeah, not the best question to ask. Now, see, this is just seriously rude. Ask us, is that what you're going to wear? Yeah, yep, that's what I'm going to wear. Because seriously, I mean, what's the point of asking that? If it's that we look too good in your opinion and you're the type of guy that gets jealous easily, well, dang, we're not trying to look good for everyone else, and if she is, well, maybe you shouldn't be with her. However, if it's because you're the jealous type and you think, well, why is she going to wear that? Maybe she's trying to impress you still. Some girls still try to impress the guy even when the relationship has already been established. You want to know why? Because a lot of us are afraid that we're going to lose you. I mean, we could always just dress like a slob. And if you're asking her because she's dressed like a slob for once, give a girl a comfort day. Sometimes this stuff can be really uncomfortable. That's why 90% of the time, I'm not wearing the most girly clothes. I'm not the type to wear it anyways. So, not a good idea to ask. No. If we ask your opinion, that's different, but you shouldn't answer a question with another question. Now, see, this is just stupid. Because no girls like to be called this. And I mean, what in your right mind would make you think that this would be okay? I mean, you guys don't like being called bastards and dicks. We don't like being called bitches. Simple as that. No girl likes that. And if there is a girl that likes that, she's out of her mind. No offense to the girls that do like being called that, but I just don't see a point in it. Why would you want to be called that? So, no. I don't even like this word. I don't even like saying this word. I'm not even going to say it. You can read it. What would make you think it's okay to call a girl this? What's the point of it? Once again, I'm led to the fact that you guys don't like being called dicks. What makes you think we're okay with being called Do you have a death wish? That's a bad question to ask your girlfriend. Now, it's different if she's maybe like dropping hints that she is, but if she's just a little pissy with you, that is a death wish. Or a very much wanting to be single wish. Because it's just not a good idea. It's just not a good idea. Now, I've had people ask me that, but they were joking, or I was dropping hints. Alright? That is the only time it is okay to ask that question. If I'm dropping hints like, oh, you know, it's around that time, and they're like, that time of the month, I'm like, yeah, that's a little different. But if we're just a little angry with you and you ask us that, it's a bad idea. It's a really bad idea. I mean, I might not react to it as badly, but I know some people that would. And I mean, now, however, I would probably react to it pretty badly if I was dating a guy and I got in a fight with him and he asked me that. Then I would react very badly. That is a bad thing to do if you're in a fight. Sorry, I gotta hurry this up. Bad thing to do if you're in a fight with a girl. Just, if you're fighting with her, or if she's a little pissy with you, do not ask this question. Don't. Stop. No. Alright, now this is different if you're joking. However, if you are not joking and you call yourself things like a loser and you just keep putting yourself down when you're around this girl. Now this could go for a guy that's just trying to get a girl to date him. Don't do that. I mean, I've had a guy do that to me before. Like, it was a guy that liked me and he just kept putting himself down. And eventually, you know, especially with a girl like me, I'll react. I will do my best to put you up every single time, but eventually it's gonna get a little sickening and it's gonna make the girl feel like you're just doing this to try and make her give you compliments. And it's the same way when girls put themselves down too much and you get annoyed with it. We get annoyed too, and this is just stupid. Don't call yourself a loser. Alright, obviously if we're talking to you and if, you know, especially if we're dating you, we don't think you're a loser, we're gonna tell you that you're not. So you don't need to keep doing it. Like, maybe once, if you really think that about yourself, maybe once. But if you just keep doing it, we're going to think you're just doing it for attention. Or to make us feel like crap. Maybe attention's not the word. You already got our attention, obviously. But, I mean, if you just keep doing it, we're going to think you're doing it to make us feel like crap.
Oh my God, how did I know
That's the way girls are.
Wow, they're not messing around. This thing really is delicious.
Sorry.
Oh, wow. I've never had one of these before.
Once again, I am left to ask, do you have a death wish? Because that is a very bad idea. Alright, look. Now this is for both ways. I mean, girlfriends, don't say this to your boyfriend. Boyfriends, don't say this to your girlfriend. Don't say that you hate their friends. Especially if there's someone who takes the time to get to know your friends. Don't say that you hate their friends. I mean, what's such a big problem with that? Like, you can't get along with their friends? You can't at least try to? You can't try to level with them? Is it that impossible? Why are you with them if it is? And it's especially, like, just don't say it. Alright? Just, what is the point of saying that? What do you think it's gonna change?
At Boar's Head, we say tasting good doesn't mean eating bad. Take our maple honey turkey breast. Extra lean.
Seriously? Okay, we may be girls. We may be really stupid sometimes. We may be really emotional sometimes. We may rant. I'm ranting right now. I've been ranting this entire video. I've ranted before. Never tell us that we won't understand. Because you know what? Even if you don't think we're going to, even if we might not at first, we are going to do our best to understand. Unless she is a really shitty girlfriend. Or just a really shitty girl. Because you know what? If she really loves you, if she really cares about you, she's going to do her best to understand. Don't tell her she can't. Or that she wouldn't. Because that makes her feel like she's not good enough. And it's the same for guys, girls. Don't say, it's a girl thing. You wouldn't understand. Maybe if you were talking about their period. Your period. Sorry, guys. Gonna be a little blunt here. Maybe if you were talking about pregnancy. Maybe. Maybe you could say that. This doesn't make it right. So you know what? Either way, they're gonna do their best to understand. If they really love you. So, just don't say it. Girls, guys, don't say it. It's stupid. You must really want to be single if you say this. It's different with smaller things. If you say, oh, I don't care what we do, I don't care if we do this. That's fine. If it's once or twice. If it's multiple times, that's just taking it a little too far. If you're in a fight, or maybe the girl's feeling down about something and you say this, it's a great way to end up single. It's a great way to end up single. Don't say it. Because you know what? This is going to make the girl feel like you don't care. No shit. And then she's going to leave you because there is going to be a guy who comes along and it does care. You don't want to lose her? Don't say this. Simple as that. Same for girls. Stop saying that you don't care as much. God. Guys may not be as sensitive to it as we are, but come on, seriously. Worry about your size. She says boys like a little more booty to hold at night. You know I won't be no stick figure silicone Barbie doll. So if that's what you're into, then go ahead and move along. Because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass. I'm bringing booty back. Go ahead and tell them skinny bitches that. Nah, I'm just playing. I know you think you're fat, but I'm here to tell you every inch of you is perfect from the bottom to the top. Sorry, I just had to take a little break there. I like this song. This is Meghan Trainor. All that about the bass. Anyways, this is for both girlfriends and boyfriends. You knew I was like this. Now, I'm going to take it that this is in those relationships that they kind of start pretty quickly. So, let me put it this way. If it's in one of those relationships that starts pretty quickly that you say this, obviously they didn't know you. Because you started dating just a couple weeks ago, maybe. And you know what? There is always a flip side to every relationship. And we're not always going to guess everything you do. Same for the guys, girls. They're not always going to guess everything you do. And people typically tend to show more of themselves the more things go along. I mean, just look at me. I was very shy around my friends the first time I ever met them. Now I'm weird as hell around them. So, seriously, just because they've known you for a couple weeks, couple months, it doesn't mean that they knew you. It doesn't mean that they knew you were like that. Because you know what? People change the more they get to know people. Well, they don't really change, they just show more of themselves. Don't say it. I mean, unless you want to be single. Just saying. So anyways, this was 10 things you shouldn't say to your girlfriend, and then a couple things that you shouldn't say to a girl in general. Some of them were things that you shouldn't say to your girlfriend or to your boyfriend. But I hope you guys liked it, and if you did, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you didn't, please make sure to comment and tell me why. Oh my god, I love this song. We're going to take a pause for a dance break with this up here, just because I don't feel like changing it right now. Do you guys want to dance with me? Here, we'll dance. We'll be loving you till we're 70. I'm gonna try not to show you guys too much of my floor of my room or anything else, because it's a mess in here. You guys better be dancing out there. I don't want to be dancing alone. That'd be embarrassing. You better be dancing out there. thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious. Me and my terrible dancing skills. Maybe just a touch of a hand. Well, maybe I fall in love with you every single day. You're gonna see my messy floor. Burn me out. Take me into your loving arms. Oh God, just kicked my bag. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Place your hand on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud. Babe, we found love right where we are. Oh, my ribbon.
When my hair's all but gone and my memory fades, and the crowds don't remember my name. When my hands don't play the strings the same way, I know you will still love me the same. 'Cause honey, your soul could never grow
old, it's evergreen.
Baby, your smile's forever in
My mind and memory.
I'm
Thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe it's a plan.
I'll just keep on making the same.
Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'm not gonna play the entire song because that would make this video really long. But anyways, this is Ed Sheeran, Thinking Out Loud. If you haven't heard the song completely, go and listen to it. It's a great song. I don't own any rights to any of the songs that we're playing. So, I love you guys. Stay you. Thanks for watching. See you guys later.